could stop and come in and say something.
What is up, everybody? This is Merc the Mike, and this is another the Shell Shop podcast by Bicycle Inc. I am Merc the Mike. I'm joined by my partner, Screw Up, Tenacious T,
Just pick one.
the man with many names.
Just pick a name and
I like
there.
the code name, the man with many names.
The man with many names. He's like the man who laughs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That kind of fits me.
Yeah, it fits perfect. We're back with Shell Shock, and we got season review of the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We watched the first season, and we gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
We just finished the 2003 series, which shout outs to Super 7 recently just released, and I sent out the 2003 Turtles, and I got them.
Okay.
That was like one of the last pre-orders I did
years ago.
And they're
what is it with you pre-ordering something and then years goes by and then you finally get them?
That's the toy company.
Like you did that with the Mandalorian ship. It finally came in after a long time.
Those are the toy companies.
Well, NECA does that a lot.
Because Super 7, the way that Super 7 does it is like they do by demand. So your pre-order is the order. Okay. So I pre-ordered the 2003 Turtles. Now I kind of want the series 2 because it has Shredder, it has Casey Jones, it has Splinter, and it has I don't know. I really don't know the other one, but it has 4 characters.
I was like,
I think it's Baxter.
I was like, I wish I could answer for you.
I think it's Baxter. I have a feeling it's Baxter. So I kind of wanted, because I love the way Shredder is in 2003. So, but those figures came out, and those are fantastic. And I did the pre-order of the 4, so I got the extra heads, which right now are going for like $200 for that little pack of extra head. The little pack of extra heads. But they came out, and they're fantastic. I really want to take them out. I really want to display them because they're beautiful figures. They look just like the cartoon. The facial expressions are fucking insane.
Super 7 makes a good product. The only Super 7 figure that I have is my Tommy Oliver Green Ranger, and I wasn't passing that up.
I wasn't crazy about their Power Ranger figures. The only ones I liked of their Power Ranger lines are the Zords.
I mean, did you open up the package at all?
I felt it in hand.
Okay, because like, I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest, every Power Ranger figure looks the same.
Yeah.
The Lightning Collection, the only thing that really stands out is that the knees and the joints. You feel me?
I think,
and like the feet and the hands.
I think the only Ranger figure that we have opened was the bird.
The Taka Warriors.
Yeah. And I think you opened some of your niece as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, I played with them.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I popped off many heads.
Yeah. But I'm talking with the Super 7s, they lose your arm modeled figures, so they're like that. So my big example for Super 7 figures are the Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. Shout outs to Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I'm a big fan of their podcast, and they're the first wrestlers to have a line with Super 7. So I actually got the first run of the pre-orders. They have 2 other lines of which I wasn't able to get, but their first one, I love the detail of those figures, and they're fantastic. But again, they're more model figures than actual action figures. So you're buying them to display, like the hot toy.
Yeah.
Like the Jack Nicholson. Those are to display.
Those are not to the Jack Nicholson's.
Those are not to display. Those are to display.
You're not gonna play with those.
Exactly, and those are Super 7
because those are handcrafted, stitched. You know what I mean? It's
so
like they're not
Super 7. I'll say they're similar in that area that they're made to display. Go ahead.
The only Super 7 Ninja Turtles that I actually physically seen in person was like the Vacation Mikey with like the Hawaiian shirt and stuff like that, or like I'm pretty sure that's the only one I've seen in person. So like it looked dope. I don't know the difference between.
All right, so I'll give a fast example. So Super 7 has the rights to remake the Playmate toys.
Okay. So that makes sense.
Their base is the Playmate toys. So everything they make is off the Playmate toys and not the cartoon. As NECA does the cartoon. So what they look like in the cartoon and stuff, that's what they remake.
Which NECA hasn't done a cartoon one in a little bit.
Yeah, they have.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I ain't been
They
seeing
just
any. But then again, I'm not on the hunt like
they
that
did
anymore.
the summer Ninja Turtles with like the
Oh yeah,
Hawaiian
yeah, yeah.
shirts and
But that was
shit.
like last year.
No, this year. That was this year's San Diego Comic Con, I think. Um, the last one was the leather jackets. That's the one I think you're confusing about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was last year. They did a couple other ones. The Temperance, remember the arcade lady?
Yes.
She's getting a figure. Still no Donatelli, so I don't care.
But we're gonna get a Freddy.
Yeah, creepy Eddie. I gotta
Creepy
get.
Eddie.
I have to get creepy Eddie.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. They better
Yeah.
do a black and white one and a colored one.
Yeah, I
They
gotta
have
get
to do
creepy.
both because he was both.
I gotta get creepy Eddie. I do gotta get creepy Eddie.
He's on the level of Donatelli. He's not
Yeah.
Donatelli,
Yeah.
but he's up there.
Yeah.
One episode, one and done, but the lore was
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Yeah. And he comes with legs and no legs. He comes with
the ghost. Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
So
about.
I'm very happy that
Looks
they're
like
doing
a
that.
Casper ghost.
And they're doing like figures that might have happened if the cartoon kept going. So they're doing like samurai figures that did not exist, but they like the Mikey samurai things like that that never were appeared in the cartoon, but they did a cartoon form of it, which are pretty cool. But Super Seven with the 2003 Turtles are amazing. Like if I swear if you have them in hand and see them, you're like, oh, damn, these are fucking dope. Because the details of it, the little weapons and stuff like that, and the little details they have with the figures, they're all amazing. So Super Seven, shout out like that.
See the the thing is with the 2003 series, they're very bulky.
Mm-hmm.
They're very like rectangular, squared out. They're not like the 88 series where you can see the curvature and stuff like that, or the 2012 where they're like all they're again more curvy, or the Mayhem generation, should I say, where they're very abstract looking
and skinny
all over the place. And then I know there's another season that's really boxed out, looking like Picasso and stuff like that. I don't know how I would feel about spending money on like the boxed out versions of. So we're only prone to that because we like the series. So is it really worth it?
The '03 ones are they look like they got taken out the cartoon. That's how good they look. The original figures for the original figures for the '03 Turtles were more based on the Playmate style of figure, so they didn't really look like the counterparts of the cartoon.
The Playmates made the tossing pizza turtles.
Yeah, that's the original.
I remember that.
So they did the '03 series figures, but the '03 series figures did not look like connected to the '03 cartoon. They didn't really look like the cartoon itself. They looked like they looked more towards what they looked like in the '80s, but they were more boxy and stuff. They made it look bigger and things like that, but it wasn't directly like the '03 Turtles.
See, I only say that about Super 7 because
let me show you it.
So the example. If you buy the Super 7 when they first come out or pre-order, you got it at the standard rate.
Yeah.
Every place that sells it in a store marks it up more.
Yeah.
Like I found my Green Ranger at Best Buy.
Yeah.
And it was like $25 more than what it was originally when it first came out. But then again, I wasn't aware that Super 7 was even putting it in stores. I thought it was only an online thing. I've never.
They just started doing stores
because Best Buy is the only place I ever saw it. So it's not at Walmart. It's not at Target, and those are the retailers that you go to.
So this is the '03 Raphael.
Yes.
That's the original figure.
Okay.
Doesn't look like the cartoon.
Does not look, except for the chest.
The
chest does a little
bit.
But
does it look like the cartoon?
Not at all.
Okay. Now that.
Yeah, no, I can see it from the side. Yes, but you see how when I'm talking about of it being boxed out.
Yeah.
It's very standard. It's very shelled.
Yeah.
For lack of better words.
But look, the moment they move.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you put it in the poses, it looks like.
Does that look like the cartoon?
Yes, 100% it does. It is the cartoon.
But compared to the other one.
No, that is. You know what? The other figure is more cartoony of the other cartoon.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
So this is the first actual '03 Turtles that we actually get in hand.
Okay.
Because the other one looked more like the Playmate stuff. They're fantastic. I really want to open them. I have not opened them yet. If I do an opening, I'll probably do an unboxing of all of them and actually pose them because they're fantastic looking. the extra heads had more expressions and stuff. So
Hey,
I'm excited for
I'm
it.
gonna tell you this. Moving into my new place. Shouts out to my girlfriend Christina. Me and her got a place together. I got to finally do some unboxings, and when I tell you, it's bittersweet. You being a collector,
Yeah.
me being a collector. The fact of keeping them in the box is just, you know what I mean. It's like it's better. But when I was opening up all my Joker figures, I for everybody out there, I'm an obsessed Joker fan. I have an entire display case of probably I would say about close to 100 figures of Joker.
Yeah.
I would say somewhere around there.
Yeah. I didn't help
I
it.
unboxed most of them,
Yeah.
right? When I moved in. Shit that I've been holding on to for years. It is fun to toss a box that actually feel the figure. You know what I mean? You actually get the like that's what it's meant to be. It's a toy.
I'm I'm in the white like so again with the whole movie and everything like that. I unboxed every single wrestling figure I had.
I know that must have been tough for you. Your entire closet.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man's living room from floor to ceiling and closet, bedroom closet, his hallway closet was nothing but wrestling figures still in the boxes. Most of them, not most of them, a
A
lot of them
chunk of them.
was that I
I
picked
will
up
give you. I
personally.
will say maybe 60%.
Most of them,
60.
according to
I'll
him.
say
So
60%.
most of them was something that I picked up for him.
Because
To
I'll
hear
say,
this man say that, I know it must have hurt, but at the same time, you had to do what you had to do.
I'm fine. I am so unless the box is like unique and really looks dope in the box, like the monster figures,
Yeah.
I'll keep them
I don't
in
think the
there.
monster figures are ever coming out of their boxes.
Because I
And the
think
Dracula that I just got you.
because the boxes look sick. That's the reason why I'll keep them in the box, or I'll display the boxes behind the figures
Yeah,
themselves.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like the figures boxes that I needed to keep.
Yeah.
Like because I have things that are there's only 1,500 made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kept the box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the box is in there. Like Titan Joker, my big one. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tossed that. I don't need that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm never gonna put it back in. It means nothing. You know what I mean?
But like say for instance the monster ones, they look like VHS tapes. I'll put them behind it, and you can see the
I
monsters
mean
and whatnot,
the
and like
inner
that.
the inner sleeve and everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you can even like, oh, I just thought of this. You pop out the plastic
Yeah.
and take out the whole inside. You can display them
Yeah.
inside of it, and it's
Yeah.
like a scene.
It's so NECA does a good job with these. With the big 4 packs. Those big 4 packs are supposed to be displays. So the concert turtles, if you open them, it makes the stage. And you could display them on the stage. And it has the lights and the background of the figure itself.
Let
So
me
you
ask
can
you a
actually
question. Did you open up the fucking the Rock Band turtles? The one,
So
did you open that up?
technically they were open already.
They were
Like when
open.
you open them, they don't have a plastic over it or anything like
So they're
that. They're
just
open.
they're
Yeah.
they're tied in.
No. They're just like
That
really
NECA 4 pack
they
that
just
cost you $130.
they just really extremely tight in. You have
That's
to like kind of
crazy.
like that. They don't have a layer of plastic or anything
But
at
did you
that.
open that?
I opened it to see it, yeah.
Oh God, I mean, I would have never done that. You know that VHS was near and dear to our hearts growing up.
You know why? Because I wanted to see the material of the vest and shit.
Yeah, you know, I get it. I get that.
Honestly, to this day, I think that's my favorite 4 pack.
That is so when it comes to the things that you and I collectively
Yeah.
collected together, we did the Lightning collection together, and we
Mhm.
also did certain other things. Lightning collection. The one that I wish that I got that I never got was the Psycho Ranger 5 pack. The one thing that I'm jealous that I got you and never myself was the Rock Band
Yeah.
Turtles.
And I
I
hold
mean,
that
ladies
dear.
and gentlemen, if you can see Raphael right now, if you can see Merc with the mic right now,
Yeah.
he's wearing a
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
headphones. Like
I'm
this
a big
man
turtle fan.
lives and
Yeah.
breathes
Ninja Turtles
this.
are one of my favorite
And
franchises.
I went to the movies yesterday to go see the new Superman movie.
Yeah.
And shouts out to Sriracha, Jeremy, Popcorny Podcast. We were sitting there talking about how AMC re-releases movies.
Yeah.
Just so happened, sitting there yesterday, I discover that AMC is re-releasing the 35th
Yeah.
anniversary of the original Ninja Turtles movie.
We might have to go do it.
Uh, Jeremy said you need to come out and come and fucking
Yeah,
see it.
we might.
He said he doesn't care what time you get home.
Yeah.
Like you have to go.
I think
We have to do
so.
it.
I think Jackie has plans for us to go see it. Cause again,
I didn't even know you knew about it. So
I know I knew about it. I knew about
I
it.
just found out about it
I
yesterday.
posted it up a couple times. I posted it up a couple week ago. But so I have watched it in theaters one time.
Never seen it once.
So Alamo Theater, Alamo Theater House, they had a showing of Turtles, and I went to see it. Um, I'll be down to go see it again. Like again, and I don't know if Jackie made it plans. If not, I'll definitely go out and watch it again because that's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'll be down to.
Hey,
Watch
listen,
it
we
again.
do it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because that's when it airs.
Yeah.
It's on a Sunday. We do it on a Sunday, midday, so you at least have enough time to go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll be 100% down with that.
You no,
because
you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like me and Jeremy talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like we have to do it. Like Jackie needs to come too because
Yeah.
Christina's coming.
Yeah.
Bernadette's coming to be a triple date to go see the Ninja Turtles in the movie
Yeah.
theaters.
That'd be cool.
That'd be so dope.
TMNT is again a big part of my life. So basically, it's always something that I will cherish. The first movie is a big part of everything because, again, the first movie is everything to me. That's still probably one of my favorite movies of all time, and I will say that with a heart because I will rewatch that movie many times over and over and over again. But 35 years, and the fact that it was one of the highest grossing independent films for quite some time to the Blair Witch Project. So think about it. It came out in '89, so a good almost 10 years that it was a number one indie film of all time. Jim Henson had a big production company on it and things like that. If you never watched the documentary Turtle Power, I recommend you watch it because it shows you the story of that movie and Kevin Eastman's eyes and also Peter Lair's eyes. That's a good documentary to watch. Turtle Power.
I've watched it many times.
It was really good.
I've probably seen a majority of the
Yeah.
turtle documentaries because I'm a documentary
Yeah.
person.
And I think that was a great documentary, and it also shows like all the voice actors were also within the movie somewhere and things like that, and it's actually really cool things. Yeah, but 35th anniversary, I definitely might have to come down to do that, and
I think, bro, and I'm gonna be honest. No offense to the city, and no offense to anywhere else in the world. The AMC out here is the best movie theater experience you're gonna experience. You literally are in a reclining bucket seat,
Yeah.
heated, AC'd. It's phenomenal. It's like you're in a cockpit and you have AC.
I think we just have to go see it. So I'm down to come down here.
Well, Jeremy's coming over later today.
Yeah, we will make the plan. But I think we gotta go see it. And honestly, I feel like if anything, I'll probably make a day and take off so we can cast right after the movie.
Yeah, I mean, if we hit it early enough, you know what I mean. I mean, me and you both have work the next day.
That's what I'm saying. I'll probably.
I am closer, you know what I mean, than you are.
Yeah.
But then again, you also live closer to work than I do. So.
Yeah, but I will definitely probably take the day off, and the next day, if we go see it and willing to cast right after it, and we could do a popcorny Red Cyclone collab, so you actually have content for Red Popcorny as well. We could do a new review of the first movie, as in we have two casts of the first movie already. Yeah, but to rewatch it in the big screen, I think it deserves another review.
I have never seen it in the movie theaters. I've never seen a Ninja Turtle. The only Ninja Turtles movie that I've seen in the theaters, two of them, was the Michael Bay first one.
Yeah.
I saw that with my ex-girlfriend and her son who has ADD, and he was dancing in the aisles. So like it kind of did ruin. Like I get it, so like I'm not salty about it, but kind of ruined my first experience of it. And then Turtles Mayhem. Turtles Mayhem, like
I loved it.
It was phenomenal. We have cast on it. You can go and check out our
Yeah.
previous cast of that. Um, but to read to go to the movie theaters for me as a almost 40-year-old man and go watch a 1988 89 movie of the Ninja Turtles, of a movie that literally transcends my entire life, means a lot to me. Me and Jeremy, shouts out to Sriracha, we last year went through all the Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
AMC did the Tobey Maguires all the way up to
Yeah,
fucking the
yeah,
Tom
you
Hollands.
told me.
And I went every single week, and I got a fucking poster of it. We're probably going to get a commemorative 35-year anniversary poster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's something that you should frame and put on the wall. You know what I mean?
And then after the 35-year anniversary, we got to go to the Power Ranger 30th anniversary.
What, Power Ranger movie?
Yeah.
Power Rangers is going to be 30 years?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Get the fuck out of here.
So Power Rangers are going to do a 30-year anniversary movie screening as well. I think it's going to be late in the middle of next year.
Okay.
And I think what they're doing with the Turtles 1 is they're going to do with that. And we may have to do the same thing and do the same thing as well. Because again, as much as we kind of like, I think our review of the movie wasn't the greatest. We weren't that crazy.
What movie? Wait.
The first Power Ranger movie.
First Power Ranger movie?
We shitted on it.
I mean, there's a lot of the CG, the infancy of the CG was.
But
bad.
I'll be down to really like go see it again in
I definitely would 100%.
Yeah. And that'll be the 30th anniversary next year, so that'll be interesting. We'll figure that out. So we're back on this cast for 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was produced by Nickelodeon and was brought back by Nickelodeon. They changed the whole setting and they did the first CGI run of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Did you watch the show live when it first came out?
I did.
I DVR'd and watched I DVR'd the first 10 episodes and watched the first 5.
Okay. So this hit Nickelodeon um in 2012. It had a great cast and crew. I'm gonna run the cast and crew because I really feel like it's important to actually know who voiced a lot of the characters, because this series, even season one, has a lot of who's and a lot of things. So I'll run by some of the voice actors that we had, and we go from there. We had Sean Austin. He was Raphael. He ran through the whole series.
Who is Sean?
Sean Austin.
Yeah,
Mr. Ruby, Encino Man.
Mr. Goonies.
Goonies.
First and foremost, I didn't even know that was him until I looked up the list, and I was like, holy shit. The dude from the Goonies and 51st Dates, and you know what I mean? Like, he's
Goonies,
Rudy.
Rudy.
You know what I mean? Like,
Encino Man.
He gained so much more respect in my book.
He is Raphael. We got Ron Paulson as Donatello. He also revisited his role as Raphael 87 when they did the crossover episode. So he talks Raphael and Donatello, but he is mainly Donatello in the series. We have Greg Cripes, which is Michelangelo. You would know him for Beast Boy and Teen Titans. You have Mae Whitman as April O'Neil. You may know, and she was also the Wizardess. She was also, you would know her as uh, Ramona Flowers, Fifth X. She was the female that got punched in the quad in the movie. That is April O'Neil. We have Hoon Lee as Splinter, which I think he passed away after this show.
That's it.
We have Leonardo. Jason Biggs talked Leonardo in the first 44 episodes, and then Seth Green took over later on. We had Josh Peck as Casey Jones, which he does not set up. He's not in here just yet. We have Nolan North as Krang, Luke, and a bunch of other characters. If you don't know Nolan North, if you ever played Uncharted, he is Nathan Drake.
Okay, Nathan Drake from the first one?
Yes, and he also took Deadpool in the Deadpool game.
Okay, I have the Deadpool game that you gave me. I just never played it yet. So
you got Kelly Hu as Karai. You have Clancy Brown as Razar and Chris Bradford. Clancy Brown, you will know him as Mr. Krabs. Um,
Yes, I know Mr. Krabs.
you have Eric Boza as Tiger Claw. You and Hun, you will know him as the current Bugs Bunny voice. Um, you have like a lot of dudes here. You have Bebop. You have things like that. I think we'll go into that into the later seasons.
Yeah, because they're not in the first.
They show up in the beginning, but they not the characters yet. But there's a lot of Baxter Stockman is Lamar. If you know Matt TV, he was the UPS guy.
I know Mad TV, but
Phil Lamar is a very he was in Mad TV. He was also Jon Stewart in Justice League Unlimited.
So he voiced him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um, you have Peter Lurr as Leatherhead. You had what's his name? I'm trying to find the other characters that was in season one, so we don't have to go through all this shit. But there's a lot of known voice actors. You have
I mean, the karate dude. Who was the karate dude?
That was Clancy. That was the dude that talks to Mr. Krabs.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you have the voice. You have a lot of good voices in here. There's a lot of good voice actors in it. Even for the later seasons, there's a lot of like cameos that are connected to a lot of other actors. Like Corey Feldman comes back, and he is Slash, and he has a lot of scenes with Sean Astin, which they're both Goonies.
Well, that is actually genius and amazing
Yes.
at the same time.
So you got a lot of stuff like that, and this is something I loved about the series is the fact that they played a lot. They played a lot with the nostalgia and things like that, and played around with it.
Watching this show, I felt like a little kid when I was watching it. I felt like me watching the '88 series when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
But as an adult, you know what I mean? I feel like this season was the closest to the '88 season, just better. The '88 season that we have is nostalgia, right? It is a lot of repeats, a lot of the same thing. We've said this in our cast time and time again. You know what I mean? Like the '88 series, it's good for what it is. The first three seasons, and then after that, it kind of just became repetitive.
Yeah.
It kind of once it went over to Fox and changed the theme, and every episode is them changing bodies and doing something else, and you know what I mean. The stupidity of Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady and da da da. This season made me feel like I wish I was 9 years old in 2012.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like it really did. It felt like a refreshing revamp of what we knew as kids of the Ninja Turtles.
One thing I loved about this series, and something that I will bring it up every time we do a season, is the fact that it makes me feel like I'm rewatching Turtles for the first time. They do a lot of things that are nostalgic, but I'm glad I know the history because they play a lot around the nostalgic of everything.
Yeah, they toy with it.
And not even just Turtles, it's movies as well. It's old horror movies. It's old action movies. It's old
pop culture.
Wait till we get to season 3. Season 3 is all horror. They play with Jason Voorhees. They play with fucking Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy.
Freddy Krueger and the Crypt Keeper talk to fucking horror beavers.
Now, does the same dude that came back fucking speak for them?
Um,
he was in Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. He was the voice of the
Billy
Keeper.
Zane.
Yeah, no. Billy
Yeah,
Zane was
yeah.
the demon.
So
Billy Zane was the demon.
So
the
they
Demon
made. So this is something that out the future, but this is something that to be excited about. So Robert Englund and the voice of the Crypt Keeper, they talk these demonic.
It was the voice of Roger Rabbit.
Yes, they talk these demonic beavers.
Okay, that's fucking awesome.
And then one goes into dreams.
Robert Englund is the master of horror, so.
And then one goes into dreams. They go into dreams and they fucking torment people. And one is straight out the Freddy Krueger voice.
That's awesome.
You have a Jason Voorhees character that's in the beginning of season 3. You have they did a whole version of Big Trouble in Little Tokyo
That's awesome too.
with
So
Kurt
they did
Russell.
they did an episode of where they're basically reenacting that.
They're reenacting that, and the ghosts are talked by the original the original ghost of the fucking movie.
That's dope.
So they do a lot of those things. So
So
if
they
you're
tie in pop culture because
yes,
now keep in mind this is 2012 that this season started.
yeah,
So it lasted what 6 seasons?
yeah, about 6 seasons.
About 6 seasons.
No, 8 seasons.
8 seasons. So you're talking about all of the 2010s
Yeah,
on Nickelodeon.
yeah.
Nickelodeon at this time, I'm not well versed in, but I know Nickelodeon has always tended to pull in pop culture things to look at Nickelodeon their awards.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? The kids show. It's all nothing but pop culture.
yeah.
So to hear that, I'm very excited because this first season, I already felt like I was 9 years old. And I remember watching it. I swear to you, I had that shit DVR'd.
Yeah.
Back when you had a Cablevision fucking box, you had the DVR, and everybody's yelling at me because I lived in a house full of four people that wanted the DVR shit, and 10 episodes took up a lot of the fucking space. But I refused to delete it because I didn't finish it. I only watched the first 5.
Thank you, YouTube TV, unlimited DVR.
Well, thank you for your YouTube TV unlimited DVR because I appreciate it.
No, but that's something that once it went on Hulu, I was able to watch everything straight through and stuff like that. I really like this series. I know I'm very early on it, but this is probably my favorite version of the Turtles.
I was going to say the same thing.
I love '03, but this one I think the personalities just click a lot more. I think the silliness of Mikey, the smarts of Donnie, but Donnie's also fucking funny and also
But
very
that's what
yeah.
Donatello was about.
And
Donatello was a mixture of all of them
and then
together.
I think they found the perfect voice for Donatello with Ron Paulson. Ron Paulson does a great job
Which
as
was
Donatello.
Raphael in the original one,
Yes,
right?
he was.
So, watching the show, I
Yeah.
was like, why the fuck is this voice so familiar to me?
Yeah.
And then I IMDb'd it, and I'm pretty sure I hit you up.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit, it was Ron that did that. It was Raphael's voice, which I think
Jacob Warner.
Raphael's voice and Leonardo's voice probably stands out the most in the '88 series.
Yeah.
I would say because Leonardo's voice was done by
No, Ron Paulson and then
who did Leonardo's voice in '88?
I don't remember his name. He does come back to this series as
Which
the
one did Greg Brady from the Brady Bunch movie?
he
Did
was
the voice?
yeah, I think he was probably Leonardo.
He was no, I'm thinking that he was Spider Man. My
No,
bad.
yeah, yeah, there you
I'm
go.
I'm bleeding it in. I'm bleeding it. That's my bad.
I don't know the voice actor, but I know he comes back for the when the '87 Turtles come in.
So the thing with the 2003 series, 2003 series was good, right? We collectively both agree it's better than '88. It's a great show. This one season alone, literally everything that we love about the Ninja Turtles, it brought to the table.
Yeah.
It their commentary, their side comments, their sarcasm. Splinter in his ways of being sarcastic but very serious at the same time.
So I will say Splinter becomes my favorite character in this
But
series.
Splinter in '03 was fucking the goat. If from what I've only seen one season,
Yeah.
Splinter as of this moment in time,
Yeah.
'03 series, he's the goat.
Yeah.
He's the goat as of this moment in time. All right, but I can see your eyes, and I can see you lighting up right now. Like Splinter's about to show up and show out. You know what I mean?
One
Because
thing
Splinter had he had a real story in this.
that's the reason why Splinter has a big story.
And
this.
every other thing that he ever had was the typical. I was in Japan. I was this. I was a rat. I was this.
So I'm not trying to spoil it for you because there's a lot of shit that happens into their story that really like I kind of want to just
fall back a little bit. Okay.
Because I want you to get hit by it.
Well, you've seen the entire show.
Yeah, I seen the entire show, and then I think he became my favorite Splinter because when you know he's about to fight, he's gonna fuck people up. He fucked people up.
Bro, he always does that side split thing that he does. He's like, shh, you really want it with me?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
When he was doing it with the turtles as well, like he was like,
he used to fuck them up. Like this,
but
I mean, 03 Splinter, like he was very hands on, for lack of better words. He was very hands on. He was a dominant mentor, leader, father. You know what I mean? I feel like this one, I feel like he's just off of this season. This is all I can bank off of. He's kind of hip with the times a little bit.
Yeah.
Where Splinter has never been.
Yeah.
Like hip with it. Like he understands a little bit, but at the same time punishes the turtles for it. Like you're not allowed to. You're not
the first episode.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to do it. And then they go out there out for like 3 hours, 4 hours.
What was it? The first episode? Don't talk to strangers.
That's
like,
all
right, we won't. They all strangers.
Everybody's a stranger. I mean, just the interaction of them being actual teenagers.
Yeah.
But think of being secluded your entire life.
Yeah.
And then going up. Like, this is the first time that we've seen, like, to date.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Mayhem, because Mayhem, we've already seen that. But to date of the shows, this is the first time they came out of the sewers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the 2003 series, they were already an orchestrated team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this was day one. This is year one.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles. They were turtles in the sewers before this.
Yeah.
This is our Batman year one.
Yeah.
For Ninja Turtles.
And one thing I'm trying not to spoil Splinter.
Well,
because
just keep talking.
His storyline is insane when it comes to the series. There's a lot of like key episodes that will fucking put a gut in your stomach, and then there's also episodes that will just make you fucking cry. And that's something about this series that they did extremely well. Splinter is their father. And in this series, he's their father. He's not their sensei. He's not just a Sifu or anything like that. He is their father, and he treats his kids, like his kids. We saw a glimpse of it in towards the ending of the season with Karai and their storyline that they were going with, or where it's gonna go. But it's also like a lot of things that they do with him that they just do amazing things with him. To this day, I will say 100% he is my favorite Splinter, and
I don't know. He has a lot to amount to the 2003 series.
So I will say this: this is only first season, and you kind of, and towards the ending of the season, you kind of see the direction they're going with it.
Well, he already has a dynamic ass story as it is for the first season.
Yeah.
You know
but
I mean?
If you go into the ending of the season, I feel like we could just chat about the season without even going into the episodes because we're actually hitting a lot of things. And so I think we should just freestyle with it for now.
That's fine.
And then go with that because I think
because there's a lot of
things
that all you got to do is bring up a character and I'll go. You know what I mean?
The other thing I appreciate is the random voice actors we got. We got Louis Black as the fucking spider that
you had George Costanza.
Yeah.
Which to me was for a nowadays show.
Yeah.
To hear his voice, he literally almost played the same character as he did in the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah.
Because he was the guy in the wheelchair inside the fucking mall in the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah.
He was a guy that was just out for something. He's seen them fight on the roof and film them like, I'm going to extort
Louis
these motherfuckers.
Black, not George Costanza.
I thought.
No, it's Louis Black.
That was okay. Yeah.
That was Louis Black.
You're right. Yeah.
That was Louis Black. We have Danny Trejo.
I didn't know he was.
He was the lizard.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That just made the lizard. Yo, I love the lizard too. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I honestly think, besides the '88 series lizard, it's '88 series lizard is high up there.
Yeah.
But he's
not Leatherhead. He was the lizard.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Terrorizer. Yeah.
Every character that came into play in this show meshed well.
Yeah.
The idea of the metalhead alone.
Yeah.
Metalhead is not like the metalhead that we knew back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was like, he was their robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was dope. Leatherhead, like he had an emotional aspect to
Yeah.
him. You know what I mean? Like he was humanized.
Yeah.
Like he was dope. There was so much. I don't know, for a Nickelodeon show in the because bro, when's the last time you watched Nickelodeon? Like in all reality,
Yeah.
you watched it when you were a kid. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever recall being like, hey, turn to Nickelodeon right now. There's a fucking show on. You know what I mean? When this show came out, I didn't even remember, and I even hit you up. I'm like, yo, are you sure this is the right season
Yeah.
we're watching right now? Because I didn't even realize it. The whole Krang aspect of it, where
How robotic
they're
were
all
too.
Krangs, bro. They're fucking. They were just so emotionless.
Yeah.
The robots that they were in were haunting.
Yeah.
They just ran with their shoulders forward,
Yeah.
head first at
They're
you.
all like Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith.
Bro, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
They were all Mr. I didn't even put that together. They were all Mr. Smith.
This is the thing about this series is the fact that they throw in so many like Easter eggs of shit that you're like, oh shit, that's like Mr. Smith. This is like this. This is like that, and they do a good job in just combining all of that, which is fucking great. And that's the reason why I love this series so much because it's fun.
It really is.
It is a fun series. And we haven't even gotten into the turtles themselves. The turtles themselves and their
They're still
dynamic
evolving.
is fucking hilarious because they're fucking brothers and they treat each other like brothers.
Yeah.
How many times did Raphael want to punch Mikey in the head?
Yeah, how many times did they rag him out during the course of the show?
And then how many times Mikey actually saved the day with his randomness?
But didn't even notice that he was doing it and then caught onto it. Like, yeah, that was my plan the whole time.
And this is something that I love about the dynamic of the voice actors and stuff like that. I think Cripes, the dude that talked Beast Boy, was perfect Mikey. I think he was a perfect Mikey, and he did him so well. And how they did the little things and his little comic timing were funny as hell too. With Ice Cream Kitty, with the random shit that he talked about, the random fucking thing about him getting a tattoo of his face and his other face and shit like that. That shit has me fucking laughing because it's random. It's so random, but it's also his face of his face. So I think they do a great job in just tackling nostalgia, tackling the current shit, and just combining it all together and actually giving you good storylines. And I feel like this is one of the better series. I think I will say legit. I watched this whole series and this became one of my favorite turtle series. Period.
Out of everything,
this has been my favorite series.
Well, series, obviously, yeah. Movie wise,
and then there are certain key episodes, which some of them are later, some of them are current, some of them are later. That it took that step to be the best.
See, what one of the storylines of in the show that I dug was specifically Shredder, the lack of Shredder in it, right? Because Shredder came in like a little bit like halfway through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's a little bit hands on. He's sending out the dudes that were the henchmen and that turned they got mutated and one's a fucking fish and can't do shit. She's like, what the hell? What the fuck are you gonna do?
The fucking the Mikey naming all the fucking villains was also hilarious as well.
Well, yeah, he was giving nicknames. Yeah. Like that's the name. Yeah. Like no, that's not a good name, and then it ends up being the name of them. But the
fish face.
Yeah, fish face. But Shredder, as we know, Shredder has always been the main antagonist of everything. The Krangs, and I'm not just saying Krang.
Yeah, the Krangs.
The Krangs. They are the main antagonists of this show because they are the consistents. Yeah. They are the foot soldiers. They are, you know what I mean? They are the number one thing that has been stopping them. I dug the fact of Shredder not knowing a fucking thing about about them. It's like it's brand new to him. Like I said, this is year one Turtles. They just came out the sewer, so in the mind of Shredder, like who the fuck are these guys? Yeah. You know what I mean? And Shredder is not even in full power like he was in other shows where he is the diabolical fucking dictator and everything like that. He is behind the scenes, but he doesn't even have control over the aliens.
Yeah.
The aliens and Krang, they weren't even like together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they meshed together. I'm pretty sure later in the seasons, because
I'm gonna wait till you get to it.
am I right? Like, am I off a little bit?
They it's like a three-way war.
Okay, so they're not together.
Yeah.
So I am right on the fact that they're not together right now. Krang and Shredder, they're their own little thing, right?
And then we have the same Baxter Stockman.
Well, it's Baxter's Baxter.
He becomes a head.
The only Baxter that's different is the '88 series.
Yeah.
But he just turns into a fly.
No, this one he gets everything fucked up, and then he also turns into a fly.
Fucking Baxter.
But one thing I'll also point out with this series as well is the fact that we talking about Shredder, but all his henchmen. Think about represent as well. Like Brad. He was Chuck Norris.
Yeah, no, he definitely was. He was the Chuck Norris to Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Where Michelangelo was his biggest fan.
And wanted to be his Facebook friend. And then
I think that was the name of the episode was My New Friend or something like that. My best friend or something. Where he idolized him, and he went to go visit him, and then realized like he got set up. By him.
He was one of Shredder's biggest henchmen and shit like that, which was actually really cool. But the fact that they made him like a Chuck Norris fucking character was just fucking hilarious.
But TV.
Yeah.
Kind of like
And then their TV, they're watching fucking Star Trek.
What's the movie with Quentin Tarantino did it with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt? Where they made fun of Bruce Lee.
Once
Upon a Time in
Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah. Yo, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
How he was this karate person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was just on TV.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he was just a bad guy for Shredder. My biggest thing with Shredder, it was just obviously it's always the connection with Splinter.
Yeah.
The fact that Shredder killed Splinter's wife, and then fostered his daughter without Splinter knowing. That added a level of dynamic for Splinter to go from the beginning of the season being the teacher, the mentor, the father of the turtles to being like, hey, my real child's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that brought some real home aspect to it. And Karai ain't fucking feeling it because she's as much as she cahoots with Leonardo throughout the whole thing, because at the end of the day, no matter what Shredder does and that's bad that she's against, she always saves him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
How many times did she save him in that fucking show, in that season?
So this is the thing that the spoiler, like this was the thing I didn't really want to talk about, but again, you connected the dots. Splinter knows that's his daughter. She don't know that that's his father. That's her father.
Well, she doesn't know it.
She doesn't know that's her father.
And he called her by her government name.
Yeah.
And she was like, "That's not my name."
That's a really good connection, and they actually do a full episode of the past.
What, later?
Yeah. There's also like a later episode that I really cherish, and it's So you know what? I'm not gonna bring it up because the context of it, you have to know what happened before they get to that episode. But
what's with Leo constantly in every rendition of Karai? Leo and Karai are always like, Leo is like infatuated with her because like that's his, like, in all reality that's his one outside friend.
That, and also he feels like that's his greatest rivalry because they are so matched up together. So he always has a connection to her because he wants to know more. And in this one, I think Leo's the first one to find out that that is Splinter's daughter, and that's a big storyline going into the later episodes.
Well, it's gonna grow.
Yeah. That was something I didn't want to spoil, and to put the connection and the fact that that is Splinter's daughter and how they did the storyline. They actually have the legit story that they actually go into it and show what happened, and it's fucking fantastic. So there's a lot of things when it comes to that. They always have stories and stories, and that's something I appreciate about the show. This show has stories and stories and stories, and they keep going with it. And again, this is only the first season, but this first season, I think did a good job in blueprinting everything that's gonna go later on. And then they also get the who's who of voice actors. They have so many famous voice actors that hit the show. The first season had a handful of them. Second season even has more of a handful of them. They have David Tennant that talks Frigidoid. They have Ron Paulson that comes in. They have well, not Ron Paulson, Ron Perlman. Um, they have a shit ton. I also love the voice of Shredder. Shredder also talked Joker in the Batman cartoon. Remember the Joker with the big long braids and shit?
I know who a Joker you're talking about.
He voiced him.
I did not know that,
Yeah.
and I didn't even put that together.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah. That was a good series.
What was for because now we're in the 2020s. You know what I mean? For a 2012 series, the animation of it was awesome. The looks, the vibes, the feel, the overall score in the background was dope.
Yeah.
It
Even the
literally,
theme song.
it was just the theme song is probably the best fucking theme besides the original.
Yeah.
Because the original one holds to like our
Cause you
nostalgia.
like, damn.
Like it was just bopping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was.
They changed it a couple times, but they
Please
kind of
don't
keep
destroy it. Just don't
they
destroy
they
it.
add different beats to it, or they'll change a verse or whatnot. But other than that, they're kind of like the 2003 that they was like, oh, we killed the Shredder and shit like that. They add like little things to it, but for the most part, it's that theme song. It goes into like a pulp fiction kind of thing.
Okay.
Dun, 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 but
I mean, this one, like even Christina would be sitting there,
yeah,
bopping her head to it. Like it's probably
yeah.
the catchiest Ninja Turtle song, besides Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. But that's pertains to
And
our past.
I like the O3. I do like O3s.
I don't think they've done it. The only bad one was fucking the Fox one.
Yeah.
When Fox took
Fast
over
forward.
the no, Fox took over
Fast forward.
the you know what I'm talking
Fast
about.
forward.
That's probably the worst one. Like
Cause I'll say Saban's is
well,
no,
Saban doesn't really count to me.
I don't count it either.
It's not Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. But
there's a reason why it stood still for one season and that was it.
2012 was worth. The first season is worth watching. There's a lot of things that you should definitely check out, and Paramount has all the seasons. Netflix has all the seasons. If you do want to catch up and actually watch them. They're fantastic. Great character building. Great ways to detect the turtles and know what the turtles are all about. I think this is probably the most fun four turtles that we have had, and the most chemistry between the four turtles.
The the most brother like aspect. They were brothers.
And I think that's my high point of the show, is that they're all brothers and Splinter is their father.
Splinter is their father.
Yes. So, season one. If you had to give it 1 out of 5, what do you give it?
I'll give it a 5. I don't think there was anything bad about it, to be
I
honest with you.
I'm at a 5 as well. It's a fantastic series. The theme song is dope. The characters are dope, and I legit had a great time watching this again. We will be doing season 2 for the next Odd Shell Shock, so stay tuned for that. We will wrap this up. This is the Odd Shell Shock podcast. Thank you for listening. Um, we are. I am Merc with the Mic on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, TikTok, and all Merc with the Mic. Follow Recycling on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and WordPress. Also follow Tenacious T.
You can follow me on my own personal Instagram page of the Real Tatsuku Wop. Also follow me on Twitter, T the Gun the Ill Son. And if you have any uh, betting parlays, let me know, because that's the only reason why I'm on Twitter these days. Always a shouts out to Game On, retro video game store based out on Long Island. Based out of 2 locations now. Unfortunately, one location got shut down. Just wasn't the right area for them. But you can still go and check them out at Miller Place in Smithtown. Also, check out the Retro Video Game Arcade over in Lake Grove, Smith Haven Mall, and Tanger Outlets, Riverhead.
Yes, they and find turtle games at their store. Even the Streets of Rage turtles.
Yes. Go and check
Um,
out our other casts.
yes, follow. Check out other casts, the Morphicast, Shell Shack Podcast. We also have the Nod Trekkie and Gamer Rage. Gamer Rage is going to become more of a review show, and we will have those randomly throughout the months that we decide to actually play a game and actually review it. Um, Also check out our weekly It Gets Better I Swear and the Wrestling Battle podcast. We will get Todd Screw Up very soon on the Wrestling Battle podcast.
Oh my god,
We
am
have
I
a lot of
well
stuff to talk
versed
about.
in the wrestling
So
world?
yes, we'll get everything done. But again, watch 2012 Turtles. The first season's amazing. I am a big. I will say 2012 has become my favorite season of all the Turtles. So watch it. It's great, and you'll get a good laugh. And there's a lot of silly shit. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. So we'll be reviewing season 2 next. So stay tuned to the next Odd Shell Shock. Peace out, laters, and always remember, fuck Zordon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
him.
fuck NECA for not making Donatelli.